Hello, my name is Eddie Boguslawski, and I'm your student's Fundamentals of Physics teacher this year at Adams. I want to start off with just a little bit of information about myself so you can get to know me a little bit better. I grew up in Warren and graduated from Cousino in 2005. After that, I went to Michigan State, where I got my undergraduate degree in biological sciences with a minor in integrated science. I started working at Adams 11 years ago, so this is my 11th year here. A couple years ago, I finished up my master's degree from Western Michigan University in science education. I'm really happy to be at Adams. I couldn't imagine myself anywhere else. The staff, the students, everyone is great here. And this is my 9th year teaching fundamentals of physics. So what is fundamentals of physics? It's a year-long course in physics. The course is recommended for all college-bound students not pursuing technical fields. Topics include the study of motion, forces, heat, sound, electricity, magnetism, and light. After students have the understanding of the concept, they learn and apply the mathematics underlying the concept. Higher level thinking skills are emphasized in this class. So what that means is we cover the exact same topics that are covered in the physics class. Instead of looking at it from an application standpoint with more involved math, we look at it from a more conceptual standpoint. So understanding the concepts, understanding the why behind these different physics phenomena. There is some math still involved, but not as much as you would have in the physics class. We cover the same topics, like I said. This class does satisfy the third year science requirements for graduation. So students need to take physical science, biology, and a physics class, a chemistry class, or earth and space science. So this counts as that physics class, which can count towards graduation. The topics that we'll be covering for a semester are related to motion mechanics. So we'll spend a lot of time talking about position, displacement, and velocity. Basically, how can we describe the motion of an object, and what are things that we can quantify about that motion? From there, we'll go into acceleration. We'll talk about forces, how forces are related to acceleration, incorporating Newton's laws of motion into that. We'll also be covering momentum and circular motion, and ending the semester talking about mechanical energy. So things like kinetic energy and potential energy, and how energy is used relative to movement for objects. Second semester, since this is a full year class, your student will have me all year. We'll be getting into electricity and magnetism topics where we look at and understand how electricity works, how moving charges and everything interact. So some information about me. If you want to get in contact with me, the best way is through email at my RCS email. I typically check my email multiple times throughout the day and can usually respond within 24 hours to you. Your students have access to all my notes and other materials on Google Classroom, so that's the best place for them to go whenever they need anything. And I'm really excited to work with your student this year. And if you ever have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this. I hope you have a great night.